try.
That tall guy.
To meet Queen's Park on October 14th. Tomorrow afternoon here at Station Park, our youth team play Inverness Caledonian Thistle.
It's only 1-0.
Out of time for injuries and
we got Josh.
Sponsor James F. Stephen have chosen as Forfar's man of the match, Michael Travis.
Thank you for joining me today, Patrick, and first of all, welcome to the club. How's life at Forfar treated you so far?
Yeah, thanks very much for that introduction. Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. Obviously, it's the first time I've ever played part-time, so that's new to me. Just training twice a week. From a personal level, just really need to kick on now after the break. That's my own personal goal, to make sure I'm playing every week and playing to a level that I know I can play to.
And am I right to say this is your first team in Scotland that you've played for? Or have you played in Scotland before?
Oh no, I've played for Hibs, St Johnstone, Falkirk and St Mirren. Played for all of them in the SPL and played in England as well. I'm back in Ireland. So now this is my first club in Scotland, most definitely not.
But it's your first time part-time, and has that been sort of tricky to adjust to?
No, not really. Listen, I was full-time back home. I've started college and played part-time. The other stuff in my life is sort of falling into place. I just want to kick on now with me football. Like, got a hunger to do well, and a bit frustrated on a personal level so far with a couple of the games I've played in. But listen, for the team today, they dug in and showed a bit of resilience, so that was good.
While it was disappointing to concede that very late goal, overall the team must be happy that we've actually got points and we've not had a loss this week.
Yeah, it's obviously the lads are gutted because really last kick of the game, I think, other than the chance the boys should have scored for them, they didn't really have any chances, even though they had to play, but we looked the more dangerous. In fairness, on the break, I think chances wise we deserved to beat them, even though they did sort of control the game, if that makes sense, but controlled it without really creating it, bar the chance they should have scored. So on chances, we should win the game.
But do you think the boys will have confidence now? We've got a little bit of a break, and then we've got Queen's Park, which is a huge fixture for us.
Yeah, definitely. The lads, as a group, we just have to kick on. I don't know the situation regarding the manager, whether Stuart's going to get the job or someone else is going to come in. We don't know what's happening with that. So, yeah, we've just... You've seen today the lads that were out on the pitch dug in. They defended well, in fairness to them. Defended very well, actually. We minimised them to what really the goal and one other chance. Other than that, I don't remember them having a clear cut chance, and probably we had 3 good scoring opportunities, 3 that you should score. So really we should have had 3 goals today.
And although you didn't play today, but I know a lot of the boys have said, and often it's commented, that you're very much a technical player, you're very good with your feet. Is that sort of natural? You've always been good with your feet?
Yeah, well, last week I was very disappointed with how I played, because sort of pride myself on not giving the ball away and keeping the ball and that, and just a couple of things didn't go for me for whatever reason. That's just football. Obviously I was devastated not to play today, but again, that's football. I want to do well here, and I believe I will do well. So it's just about keeping that mentality. And in fairness to the lads today, they dug in, and you know, I'm sure the manager today is like thinking, we should really win that game. We should, but other games we should have beat Alloa. You know, we conceded 2 goals in the last minute, so it's been a bit like that. Should have sort of thing, and just need points. But we got a point today, so that's a positive.
Definitely, and also so we hope that you have a successful season here with us.
Thanks very much, I appreciate that.
All the best with the rest of the term.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me today, Darren. First of all, welcome to the club from St Mirren. Have you settled in?
Aye, definitely. Boys have made me feel really welcome since I've been here, so it's been good so far. Obviously today, looking for the win, but gutted to lose in the kind of final minute, but it's a good point. We'll just take positives from it today. But I've settled in a lot. It's great.
And despite that last second goal, you and Travis did seem to have a good partnership today. Have you been getting on well in training, or is that just sort of the way the game panned that you had a strong defence?
As I said, all the boys have made me feel really at home. To be fair, since I've been up here, Travis is brilliant. The way he talks and that during the game, it helps me a lot as a young player as well. So no, it's really good, really good.
And is this your first spell, first like loan spell away, or have you been out on loan beforehand?
No, this is my first loan spell away, so I'm just looking to get games, help the club as much as possible. Excuse me, and I just looking for wins and experience.
And is it? Do you notice quite a big difference playing League One, I suppose, like development fixtures for St Mirren?
Definitely, playing development league, it's a good level, obviously, the teams and stuff you play, but coming down here, it's completely different. You know, it's much more serious as you would like. You're playing for stuff. It's competitive. It's much better. Suits me because this is exactly what I'm needing. So it's really good.
And were you looking to sort of have a loan spell, or did you, when you got the phone call, is it just sort of an offer to get first team football you couldn't refuse?
Yeah, well, I couldn't. It's obviously I came here looking to get games. As soon as I get phoned, you know, I was interested, and the gaffer spoke to me briefly at St Mirren, so he says it was a good one for me to move forward, obviously as well, to get as much game time as I can to go back there.
And we got a point today, which obviously is our first point for a while, and then we've got a wee break, and then we've got Queen's Park, which will be a huge fixture. Is there going to be like extra training in the week when there's no match, or is it just the same old routine?
I'm not sure yet what's happening. I'll just continue to train with St Mirren, and I'll be up during the week up here training, so whenever the gaffer needs me, I'm happy to come up and train. And we'll look forward to that game against Queen's Park. As you say, it's really important, so I will look forward to that one.
And how long is it, just until January, or are you here for the rest of the season? Or?
Well, it's an emergency loan just now, 3 months, so I think that's December, January. So again, I'm just looking to get as much game time as I can and help the club out. But just now it's temporary.
And what was the reaction, you know, and the full-time whistle went, having been 1-0 up the whole game and then to concede? Was the boys, were they positive that they got a point, or were they a bit downhearted for losing that?
A bit of both. Obviously we've gutted to lose it and kind of the last kick of the ball, but it's been much better today, much better than last week. I think everybody were excellent. Don't think they caused as much problems at all. So we're really good, and we'll take the positives from that definitely and take that into Queen's Park. Spirits high, so it's good.
Well, all the best for the rest of your loan spell, and hope we'll get those 3 points soon.
Magic, thank you.